You're listening to Chugging Bleach, the only podcast where the bounce count.
Welcome to Chugging Bleach, the best Bleach podcast on the internet. I'm your host, Bob Bankai. And with me, as usual, Anime Danime.
Oh, I thought I was going to get a new one this time. How about this? My name this time is Sinner Dan.
Dr. Aggro.
Then I'll go with aggro, comma, currently in hell.
And of course, Chris Wolfhart.
Sinner, chicken dinner.
This time we covered the film Bleach Hellverse, as well as the prologue to the film, episode 299, Theater Opening Commemoration Hell Chapter Prologue.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of had the opposite reaction to this prelude to Kingsglaive. You know, Kingsglaive, I watched it and I went, well, thank God. I wouldn't have seen that fucking city if I didn't watch that movie. This time I went, yeah, I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, you really didn't. I had not seen that before this time viewing.
And whatever you do, do not invite Ichigo. I fucking hate that guy.
Okay, but we met him out there, so it'd be awkward if we didn't now.
No, just keep walking past him.
Look, they can't have expected you to watch that episode before they saw the movie. So it couldn't matter in the movie.
Yeah. God.
Well, it's just the two of us, Dad. Captain, do you think you should send anyone else? Or we might need backup.
No, you've got this. We have full faith in you for some reason, Rukia and Renji.
Only you two. That's it.
A tradition of success.
Do you ever think about how fucking lame Renji must be to not already be a captain? Like, everybody knows he has a Bankai. They lost 4 captains.
Right?
Why are they? And Ikaku's whole thing of hiding it is he doesn't want to be forced into being a captain. But Yamamoto's just looking at Renji and is like,
Yamamoto heard the 3 moves, 3 attack speech once,
and said, this guy is a fucking moron. We will never
that wasn't
let
even
him
Renji.
in.
That was Urahara.
What? No, that happened during the Renji fight against Ichigo and Soul Society.
But it was Urahara
Yeah,
saying
Ichigo
it.
was thinking, Ichigo was reflecting on Urahara training him that you only had so many moves in a row.
But then it was true with Renji.
It was true with Renji only, yes.
Once, and then Renji eviscerated him.
Yeah, I guess
God,
it's
Ichigo
just he
fought a
sucks.
lot of fucking people in that arc.
Yeah, he sure fought a bunch of people and went to a lot of places, I guess, in Soul Society.
He kind of didn't do that, but he did fight 4 people, which is a lot for one arc for the protagonist.
It feels like they did go to a lot of different parts of Soul Society, and we've just been recycling them in Hueco Mundo sense.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of, there's a lot of space in Soul Society.
There's also the
And
sewers.
3 or 4 locations.
Yeah, there
are just different backdrops.
Right, there's not like a thing that happens at those places. They're just kind of those places that are set pieces.
So hear me out, okay? Here's my breakdown. You ready?
Okay.
There's the place that Aizen went in and murdered everyone. We're not going to talk about that because that existed for one shot, and they were like, yeah, he killed the underground,
yeah, Central 46.
yeah, Central 46. Okay. So ignoring that, we got random streets.
Mm-hmm.
We got the place they have all the captains' meetings.
Right.
We got that cool tower that kept Rukia in.
Mm-hmm.
We got the cool street city, actually looks like a city for fucking once area where he fought Kenpachi.
Yeah, I don't understand what that place is, and I wish I did.
know, me too. It was so cool.
It was.
Yeah, and in case I didn't say it already, because I did a moment ago, sewers, and then all the areas outside of Maine, the Rukon district.
Yeah, we got the Rukon district. We also got the execution site. We've used that several times.
Yeah, flagrantly.
Yes.
Just abusing that location as a place to do a cool fight, I guess. But yeah, it just feels like we had these cool shots and areas, and it's like we've been recycling it since. And also Hueco Mundo. Anyway.
Yeah, we should get on to these episodes, but before that, we need to hear about...
Movie.
This episode and movie, but before that even, we need to hear about the Patreon and hearing about the show early and how important that is.
Here's how you could become a patron mundo.
Well, if you would like to become a patron mundo, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/GBpodcast for as little as $5 a month. you get early access to this and many other benefits. If you're listening to this on YouTube, there is almost certainly another episode waiting for you on the Patreon. That is patreon.com/GB podcast. Now I better cover this content.
Actually, wait. This is the one. Yeah, if they're publicly hearing this, there is another one available. Okay.
Right.
I had to think about that real quick because this episode's Patreon exclusive for an extra month.
Ooh.
Ooh. So if you're hearing
Bonus.
this, you're so special. You're one of the good ones. You're just good patron. Lord this over the peasants' heads for 2 whole months.
Episode 299. A Minus is scared and they're approached by an NPC Soul Reaper. He gets killed instantly by something.
Yeah, what was he even doing here?
I
mean, his job?
Somebody else's job.
Yeah, because the Afro dude is actually in charge of this area. He was just here.
Maybe he was like a trainee who was like, well, this place is pretty safe. You have like that Ichigo Kurosaki motherfucker. He like deletes anything that comes near him, so it's fine.
I assume literally everywhere else in the world is safer than Karakura Town.
Like, it's okay, Ichigo's there. Meanwhile, Ichigo not being able to sense shit.
Yeah, instead just being so Chad-like that he attracts all of the worst things in the universe.
Yeah. That's just his way.
Rukia is transporting merchandise for Urahara. Ururu and Ginta are helping. Tessai says they're going to go on vacation. Urahara says, well, we were going to go on vacation because I was out of merchandise, but now we have it, so we can all keep working. And they all 3 of them begin to kill him. Like Tessai is strangling him and Ginta is beating him with the bat, and even Ururu, I forget what she's doing, but she is also trying to murder him.
Yeah, she's got her rocket launcher out.
And he's like, I guess we are going on vacation.
Yeah, them just not being in the movie that's why.
That's true. It is weird that they didn't go to be like, Urahara, explain the movie. Which I think happens in all 3 other movies.
Which I made jokes all throughout the rest of us watching this episode of the Soul Society's captains would be like, we are also going on vacation.
But they talk about how some Soul Reapers were eaten by something that isn't a hollow.
Ooh.
Afro Soul Reaper is getting beaten up by a hollow that can talk, a hollow type thing that can talk, and sounds like the Joker. Like, he just sounds like Mark Hamill doing the Joker voice.
Yeah, it brought me back to, remember when Bleach was just a bunch of guys impersonating Mark Hamill's Joker for the hollows?
Yeah, that was great.
Rukia intervenes and freezes him. Afro Soul Reaper introduces himself, and for the sake of the joke, I won't write his name down. The monster breaks out of Rukia's ice. They keep fighting. The monster can fly. The monster reveals himself to be the exploding frog hollow from 1,000,000 years ago, the one that was a serial killer. And I think that's the one that Chad hits with the entire fucking telephone pole.
I think so.
Which is like that's like the Rock Lee taking off his weights moment of Bleach. Chad just bomb pounding that dude before he gets any superpowers with an entire telephone pole. Isn't it total bullshit that he ended up a jobber?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Rukia asks how he escaped hell, and instead he 6 frogs on her. Afro Soul Reaper gets owned by the exploding slugs, but Rukia helps. They keep fighting, and Rukia gets owned, but Afro Soul Reaper uses his chakram to assist and buries him in rock. The monster can shoot the slugs like a machine gun and blasts Afro a bunch. Then he's gonna kill Rukia, but she kicks open his weird coat, and he panics and puts it back on. Then Renji shows up to help. He will not use Bankai. He's like, no, I don't need to start with that. I'll get beaten up a little bit first, and then I'll use Bankai.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of does nothing, and then Rukia slashes him, and then he just falls into a portal to hell. Captain's meeting. Mark it off the chart. Mark it off the filler / movie / non-canon Bleach content chart. They explain that hell exists. This is the first time anybody has escaped hell. They resolve this meeting by swearing to do nothing but send Renji and Rukia. Why not send a fucking captain? Like,
Right.
this is an unprecedented thing that alters, that like throws the rules of the cosmos into question. Why are you not sending the strongest guy who isn't Kenpachi, because Kenpachi can't be trusted with an investigation? Why is it not like, Byakuya, go make this problem not exist anymore?
Yeah, I don't like that would
It's
even be a
insane.
good movie. Like,
Yes.
people would want to see Byakuya more. What are you doing?
Yeah, right? Like, if you sell me Byakuya versus Hell, I'll buy 2 tickets.
Instead, it just comes off as the head captain's just making the worst move here possible on purpose.
He's day drinking. He's doing this.
Yamamoto says Ichigo is not allowed to be involved, so why send two people he's physically incapable of not getting involved with? Why not send Byakuya, who Ichigo would be like, he might beat the shit out of me. He's like one of the two guys who can. I better just mind my own business.
He's no-sells every joke. That's all he does to me.
Right?
This just goes along with my headcanon that the head captain is always playing 4D chess, but doesn't know the rules of chess.
We cut to hell. Saea Poro is there, and so is Eren Yero. Some guy is there. Saea Poro and Eren Yero attack him and his guys. They get owned off screen. Based on what happens in the movie and their respective power levels, this shouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, why are they in hell?
I guess that they sucked really bad before they even died.
It's the dumbest fucking thing.
You know, it really is weird because we know that hollows, when they're killed, get purified and get sent to Soul Society.
Mm-hmm.
But Arrancar's develop consciousness, and it's not really clear if the consciousness they develop is the original root person's temperament and personality.
Yeah, we don't know if it's a brand new personality that comes out of all the people who've mixed into that, or if it's
if there was a
dominant soul.
Which also brings into the question of what happens if they get killed by a Soul Reaper.
And maybe this is just them declaring the system doesn't work right, and they just go to hell.
Maybe.
I would actually really like that. Here's why.
Okay.
I like the thought that every annoying son of a bitch Ichigo's ever had to deal with has to deal with being eaten over and over for the rest of eternity. That sounds fucking awesome. I want that to be happening to Grimjow for no reason.
Grimjow didn't even die.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's right. He got away.
Right.
He was like, I'm too popular to die. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, he just got smacked around a little bit.
Fucking tap dancing ass motherfucker.
Then the guy that beat them up, Shuren, says he's gonna get Ichigo. Okay. Movie.
Yeah, movie.
Even movies get recaps now. We start with a really cool looking recap of Ichigo versus Ulquiorra.
Yeah, that looked incredible. This movie looks incredible.
Oh man, I was watching that, and again, I was thinking about how that was fucking holding the weight of that giant chunk of episodes we watched on its fucking shoulders. It
really was.
Yeah.
So good.
We get a totally gnarly scene of a guy chained up in hell, regrowing from basically hamburger. It's bone, nerves, muscle, skin, scream.
Yeah, it's surprising that they even put that in a Shonen Jump movie.
Yeah,
These movies, one of the big appeals of these shonen movies, yeah, we can have blood.
Mm-hmm.
We cut to Ichigo. Some punks attack him, and he does the 3 ambulances thing, but without actually calling for 3 ambulances. He goes home, beats up his dad when he attacks. He sits to eat with Karin and Yuzu. Ishin has to go, so we don't have to. He has to go to a medical conference, so we don't have to answer why he doesn't resolve the plot of the movie when it happens.
Yeah, he too is on vacation.
He runs the bit with the photo of Ichigo's mom, who I swear is beginning to look more like Orihime each time we see her photo, which is troubling. Ichigo gets to pick what they have for dinner the night Ishin is gone and says, whatever. And Karin basically says, shut the fuck up. We're not doing this shit where there's a fight because someone asks you what restaurant you want to go to and you won't make a fucking decision.
I was laughing. It was Ichigo's just I want McDonald's. They're like, no, come on, man. Can eat anything. Why are you like this?
Ichigo goes to visit that memorial for the dead kid that got knocked over. Rukia and Renji show up and Renji gets mad Ichigo didn't pass the kid on, and Ichigo says, motherfucker, I don't work for you. You have people who are supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be doing this until I'm dead. And motherfucker, you, Renji Abarai, should not be criticizing anybody for their effectiveness as a Soul Reaper.
Yeah.
Rukia and Renji say they're here for work, but Byakuya told them not to let Ichigo do anything so he doesn't get a big head. See, Yamamoto should have sent Byakuya.
Yeah.
Ichigo would be like, what are you doing? Byakuya would be like, fuck you.
I'm going to hell. Oh, well, have fun.
Damn, I would have told you to do that, but I didn't expect you to be ahead of me. Ichigo goes to school. Some scaffolding falls due to a mysterious force, and Chad saves a girl like he saved that person from the girder early on.
Yeah, a lot of this movie is just like, remember that thing from Bleach? Let's see that looking incredibly nice.
Yeah, from like 7 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Keigo runs his Keigo shit. The Gregorian chanting starts in the background as after school they inspect the collapsed scaffolding. And Ishida's like, a mysterious anomaly did this. I can tell it's not a Hollow or an Arankar or a Soul Reaper. But it's something. Then the building blows up. Renji and Rukia sense it, but then sense something else, and they split up. Ichigo and Ko save people from the building and fight a sinner. That is what the cloaked guys from Hell are called. Ichigo Bankais immediately because he isn't fucking around. A couple more show up. There's 3 of them. Ichigo, Chad, and Ishida fight him. Chad and Ishida both get like minor level bodyings, and even Ichigo gets knocked around, which is a little bit like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Renji shows up. He says one more showed up and went to Ichigo's house. Ichigo like immediately goes like, okay, I'll go. You guys fight these jobbers.
And in that last fight we just did, like the one that just concluded, sort of, for Ichigo at least, he used his Bankai, right?
Yeah.
According to the bound arc, he's not supposed to be able to do that in Karakura. It could be disastrous for the whole city. And I feel like it's really uncomfortable that they didn't address that in this movie.
We're past that, Dan.
We're past that.
This movie's entire premise is, oh shit, wait, didn't we establish hell as a thing?
Yeah, it's great.
Ishida shoots the one of them's masks off, and they immediately get pulled back into hell and eviscerated.
It is really good.
Which I think is neat. I like the element of like, if you want to escape hell, you got to completely hide your identity because hell wants you back.
Right? Sorry, bro, you took off your Organization 13 outfit.
Yeah, like you have to wear the cloak that deletes your identity. Meanwhile, Rukia fights a guy made of tentacles who captured Yuzu and Karen. The tentacle guy is Gurren, and the other guy is Lord Shunjo.
Okay, sure.
Oh, sure, and not Shunjo. Where did I get Shunjo? Ichigo shows up and fights Shuren. His tentacle guy tries to steal Yuzu and Karen. He almost escapes, but another guy shows up. He's all bundled up except for like his hair and part of his eye, and he seems to look identical to Ichigo for some reason. I wonder if that'll matter somehow. They fight a bit more and rescue Karen. He starts to remove like his face wrappings and indeed basically look like Ichigo. They fight some more. Chad shows up to get knocked out of the movie by a fireball protecting Karen and Rukia.
Doesn't even get to use the El Diablo arm. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm calling racism on this. I'm sorry, movie director. Like, Ishida gets to be part of this movie, but Chad gets put in timeout? No way.
Bullshit.
Like, he literally has the right arm of the devil. Like, why is he not going to hell?
Yeah, I don't get it.
The bad guys escape to hell with Yuzu. Ichigo says he's going to hell.
Yeah, Ichigo does not holify during this whole thing to save his sisters, which is maddening.
It is absolutely maddening. It's like it's your sister being pulled to hell.
Yeah, he should. Orihime heals Chad in the Kurosaki clinic as the guy who helped them introduces himself. His name is Kokuto, and he definitely isn't the actual antagonist of this movie.
He lets you know right away, yeah.
He helped because he just hates those guys. Ichigo wants to go to hell. Hell is poisonous to anybody not from hell, so the movie has a time limit. Rukia info dumps. There's a really scary looking set of images, but then it like pulls out and shows she's actually explaining this with Chappie drawings, which is really funny. I just love the idea of Chappie goes to hell.
Yes.
This whole thing where he's like, oh yeah, like the atmosphere is poisonous, so like you need to save her immediately. We need to go back to one scene prior where Ichigo was like, you need to show me how the fuck to get to my sister. And Rukia was like, no, Ichigo, we need to heal everyone here first, while not discussing that at all for the next couple of hours.
They hem and haw a bit. Kokuto's like, well, of course I went to hell, but I didn't do something so bad, blah, 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 blah. We show the villain scheming a bit. It's another Ichigo's hollow powers make him a cosmic oddity, even though the Visors are like right over there.
They don't exist.
They've been
in this
around
movie.
for 100 years.
Yeah.
None of them actually are nearly as powerful as Ichigo for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Why?
They're also not dumb enough to holofy in front of Soul Reapers and the like.
Yeah, they do kind of keep a low profile.
It's unclear how they got this footage of as Ichigo holifying, honestly.
Ichigo, Renji, Rukia, and Ishida go to hell. The entrance to hell is a big series of weird cubes that vaguely look like a city. Hell, when you go to hell, you get powers. You get shown in anime powers, so you can fight and lose hope when you get effortlessly owned by the Kushinada, who are the guardians of hell. They're big monsters.
Yeah, they're actually. We have to see the rest of what that arm was when we first saw hell introduced back 7 years ago.
Yeah.
They're Toriyama skull pirate robots.
Yeah.
Yep. They kill the sinners over and over to punish them. If you die in hell, you automatically get stuck in hell, which I guess makes sense. Ichigo annihilates a bunch of them with his hollow powers, but he didn't mean to do it. Hell forces your hidden powers out. Boy, it would have been really cool if Chad came.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
Oh.
In the next area, the sinners who attacked them show up. These dudes look like jobbers. Like,
Yeah.
there's a fat one who summons mouths on his body to eat energy. There's like a big dude who's shaped like a fucking goon from Popeye, where he's like all shoulders and his
Yeah.
hands go down to the ground.
And wasn't that one's name like Gunge or something? I swear to God. I was like,
No, Gunjo is the tentacle man.
okay.
I forget what this dude's name is. I didn't bother
I
committing
get
to memory.
stun locked when I hear Gunjo, and I'm like, you should have just localized it as Gunge.
These fucking guys showed up all wearing identical, muted, simple black outfits with matching masks. And when they took them off, all of their designs went down 3 points.
Uh-huh.
They remind me a lot of the Biomen from World's Strongest,
Yes.
the Dragon Ball
Yes.
movie, or
This
maybe,
is a set of DBZ movie villains.
or maybe the guys that Lord Slug had hanging around him.
Yeah, they fit in right in with any set of jobbers, honestly.
It's really true, yeah.
The fat one absorbs energy, and they all just keep hitting him with energy for some reason. They all fight. These guys are freaks, and it's like a big free-for-all. They send Ichigo ahead because he can't stop using hollow powers. Ichigo and Renji and Rukia stay to fight the three freaks. Rukia fights the tentacle guy, Ishida fights the fat guy, and Renji fights the huge guy with giant, like, rocket fists, like organic rocket fists, which I think is pretty funny.
Yeah, because when he shoots out his fucking fist, he still has one center bone as though he was a ham or something that's
Yeah.
connecting his fist to the rest of his arm. And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
It's real gross, but it's very funny.
Ichigo and Kokoto progress further. Kokoto saves Ichigo from Kushinada, and then Ichigo obliterates it. We cut back to everybody fighting. Renji slam dunks the big fuck hands guy into an acid pool, but he doesn't really care. Renji gets his Bankai busted. Fucking, okay, Renji, fucking, can you do something different for once? And starts getting beaten. He does the thing where all the pieces attack and impale this guy. That is not a thing Renji ever does with his Bankai outside of filler and movies.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say.
cool, though.
I can't remember.
He does it with the Shikai after Aizen breaks it, but he never does it with his Bankai.
I thought that he used it when he first showed off his Bankai. He did something where he segmented it out like that. I don't think he stabbed them with it, but I think that they like all shot energy or something together.
Maybe I checked the Bleach wiki and it was like he does this sometimes in filler.
Huh. Also, as they're doing this, we're seeing the different layers of hell, which all look really different.
Yeah, this is a very pretty movie full of cool looking things. Anyway, Renji wins. Ishida hits the fat guy with the patented feed him too much energy tactic and blows him up. Although I do like the way he blows him up where he makes like an energy cube around him that compresses and then explodes.
Yes.
Yeah, luckily it's not the usual thing because he's using the Zayla Snyder, so he's
But he
making
doesn't
leak
just
energy.
do the he doesn't just do the exact same like magic circle he used against Sayaporo.
Right.
I honestly think he should try this cube on Aizen.
Might work.
It might work.
So Renji beat one and Ishida beat one. I don't think these guys could have beaten Sayaporo.
No, Sayaporo did get that buff of being in his house, which gave
That's
him
true.
unbelievable powers, which let him be like the floor is lava.
But then they blew up his house and didn't fare any better.
But they were already beaten up at that point.
I guess that's true. Rukia gets caught by the tentacles and then wins exactly like she did against Eren Yarrow.
Yeah, they don't have anything new.
They should have had an episode. They should have had a part of that.
Yeah,
They
it
should have
does.
had a part of that movie where they had to like, tell me how you died so I don't do the exact same thing.
That would be so fucking good.
They should have just been like, yeah, we know what Rukia's Bankai looks like. Just put it in the movie. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew by then.
They might not have.
Would that be robbing from canon content though?
It would.
Yeah,
Just like they do with the filler all the fucking time.
Although fucking spoilers, that most recent One Piece movie totally did a super power up before the anime did. Ichigo and Kokoto get to the bottom of hell and find Shuren. He tries to talk to Ichigo, but Ichigo is way too hopped up on rage to care. Shuren reveals that all his guys getting mulched was part of his plan, since he can just revive them right here, and then he does. Kokoto stays to fight the jobbers, and Ichigo and Shuren fight. He throws a fireball at Yuzu. Kokoto eats it instead of her, and then self-sacrificially kills all 3 jobbers in an instant. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, his thing of like using his energy chains to like yank them into the lava is
goo
really
pit.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Shuren wants Ichigo to use his hollow power to destroy the gates of hell and uses Yuzu as a shield by standing in front of her and taking shots at Ichigo. Ichigo just kind of like Terminator walks through these attacks and annihilates him.
Yeah.
He like does like, imagine somebody doing like a full body pivoting their entire body weight decapitation, but it's also a Getsugaten show. Unfortunately, Kokuto is the villain and reveals this by stabbing Ichigo. He also wants to be free of hell, which frankly is a pretty understandable motivation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to eat and be shit out every day of my life.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Well,
so
I know
radical.
some people here are into that, but you know, that's a them thing, and I'm gonna do me.
But I am not into that. I'm into not being eaten and shitted.
I had to, I kept seeing the cover to this movie and being like, I don't remember this guy because they put the fake villain on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
And it's really funny to be like, yeah, no, he didn't matter.
I actually do like the part where he explained his backstory earlier, where it's like, my sister was taken and I did some bad things because of that, and I went to hell. He takes off his head wrapping because he basically looks identical to Ichigo but with white hair. And he takes off his wrappings and reveals the entire unrevealed side of his face is like graphically burned. And he kind of acts like a psycho. Like one of the other guys try to revive, and he stomps their reviving goo form down into mulch while basically cursing them out. It's like this really hard shift that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really fucking great.
Anyway, he's like, Yuzu died from the poison, bro. Look, there's a chain in her chest. The only way you can get her back is to destroy all these chains in the gates of hell.
Wonder what Ichigo will do.
Ichigo goes into the Ultra Giga Hollow form he had fighting Ulquiorra and like annihilates everything. He shoots like the fucking Vegeta Final Flash and blows the gates of hell open. Rukia and Ishida show up and he's going on a rampage, and Renji basically kicks Ichigo and Yuzu out of hell with a Kido while they stay.
I'm surprised that they trusted Renji with apparently he had this in his back pocket. Like this was the plan of like, yeah, we'll be able to send you out instantly using a Kido, and we'll let Renji do the Kido. It's like, do what? He's going to kill us.
Look, his dad was really important. We cut to the Soul Reapers, like the 13 Court Guard squad, sealing up the destroyed gates of hell that are over Karakura town. Ichigo and Yuzu land. Orihime and Soul Reapers show up. Orihime tries to heal Yuzu but cannot.
I don't buy this. There's this thing in the Bleach universe Orihime can't undo.
I know, right?
What?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Ichigo mopes, and Byakuya shows up to give him like the world's most, like, I'm trying, okay? This is the extent of me being able to try. You should be really grateful I'm able to try at giving you a pep talk this hard. Yuzu then spontaneously heals. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that.
I'm going to just say it was Orihime was a delayed effect.
Yeah.
Ichigo has a little talk with Orihime and then goes back to hell. He basically speed runs through the entire thing.
Yeah, I think that at the beginning of this, when he's outside the gates to hell and the entire court guard squad's around it. I thought he was going to one-shot Hitsugaya and get into hell.
Right? That would have been so
Oh,
good.
that'd have been so funny. He'd be like, motherfuckers?
Yeah,
Anybody who isn't Kenpachi or equal better get out of my way.
Right? It's so good when they're like, Ichigo, now let's not do anything crazy. And Ichigo says, Bankai.
Yes.
yes.
He flies through all of hell instantly. I'm really sad there's not a moment where he like flies by the jobbers and annihilates them again.
That would have been good.
He gets down to Kokuto. Rukia is dead in the center, and Renji and Ishida are like rotting corpses hanging from a tree. That's like that's weird.
Yeah, no,
Like,
they
damn.
went real dark.
Ichigo and Kokuto fight. Ichigo gets knocked around because he refuses to holify. The song they play is like an extended version of the bounce sting.
I know. We were cracking up so much. I'm like, I need this. I need to find the soundtrack. I need this song.
A lot of the songs in this are just regular Bleach songs turned into movie versions, which is hilarious.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was losing it. He starts to holify but suppresses it. Then the Kushinada show up to attack him, but end up merging with him to become very cool skeleton armor, which somehow uncinifies Rukia.
I love that this movie fully invests itself in the meme of, no, Ichigo gets every power in this universe.
Every
power.
single one.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't have his dad show up, be like, yeah, I was in hell. Sorry.
I fucked hell.
I had sex with hell.
Look, your mother and I did it in some weird places. She was really into that.
Mainly hell.
It's him just laying down in a pentagram. It's that image, me doing whatever my goth girlfriend wants me to do.
Ichigo says you have to break the cycle of violence, Kokuto. Your sister didn't want you to do all those horrible murders to avenge her death.
Yeah, because it sounds like he killed all of the people that killed his sister and maybe then started killing random people.
Yeah, like he just started killing other people's sisters. I'm like, oh, okay, man.
That's pretty fucking normal, dude.
He's like, did I deserve to go to hell for that? I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
They probably know you as the sister killer where you come from.
I mean, look, we know that the bar is not high for making it to Soul Society. Kenpachi's over there.
That's true.
Right? Like everyone in hell has to be worse than everybody in Soul Society.
Right? That means they're worse than the Monkey Man from that filler arc. Pretty bad.
Hey. We have established that you can be born in Soul Society.
That's true. He might have just been born there because he is in royalty. So he might be part of the upper class, but he's not actually a royal. So maybe not. He might be from the world of the living.
Fucking Bleach.
Fucking Bleach,
Yeah,
indeed.
I think that's the main response. Yes.
If there's one thing we've discovered on our journey here,
It's fucking Bleach.
it's fucking Bleach.
But the cool skeleton armor is Hell asking Ichigo for help. Kokuto copes really hard about this and then gets annihilated instantly.
It's so good.
It is hilarious.
He gets hit by like the light Ketsuga. Then he gets up, realizes his chains are gone, and are like, yeah, I'm free. And then like a million chains get him and he gets sucked into the depths of hell instantly.
The chains!
Somehow this decorpsed Renji and Ishida.
Yeah, because I guess they're going with it let him destroy the chains, which I mean, I guess that lets them be free of the grip of hell, but also shouldn't they still be dead?
I mean, Renji was already dead.
Right, and it's even more confusing for Ishida, where he is allegedly alive.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, they just gave him a do-over. Like hell was like, we're doing you a solid because you fixed this for us. Even though you kind of caused the problem in the first place. They talk about Ichigo's outfit, and then he stupidly turns it off, making the Kushinada attack them, and then they all run and the credits start.
It's really good, actually.
It is fucking hilarious. And we get a song.
Yeah, they blare a TM Revolution song. Save the One, Save the All is the name of it.
Save the one, save the all. Somebody fucking watched Heroes and went, can I make this stupider?
And then in the after credits scene, Yuzu wakes up and does not remember anything.
And then Karin knows that Yuzu was transformed. So she at some point was awake and saw that she had the chain.
Yeah.
Which is a little confusing, but whatever.
We're not going to worry about it.
All right, and that's everything for the films. For the film and the TV show, rather.
We're done
Yep.
with the TV show? Oh, thank God.
Yes.
We're free. He said it. It's legally binding.
We're done with that one episode of TV show. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
We're done recapping episode 299 in the film Hellverse.
Damn it.
I should have been more specific. I'm
was so
sorry I got you
close.
guys so hyped.
God damn it. I went to law school for this, and I still can't get a dub.
But which means it's now time for the Best Dressed Award. We have actually a lot of choices this time. When we had that episode, we had a whole movie of different characters that showed up. And a bunch of jobbers that were dressed terribly.
Yeah. Ugh.
So, Dr. Aggro,
Yes.
who was the best dressed?
All right, I get to go first, which means I get to pick the only person in this movie who had a new outfit, and the outfit was a banger. I'm talking about Orihime.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, black tights, jean shorts, loose green
That is a
top.
good outfit.
Immaculate.
It is an immaculate outfit. They literally drew it on her to then draw her in a darkly lit room so the curvature of her boobs were ultra accentuated in this fucking shirt. I'm like, the person who drew this outfit was like, I have ideas.
There's a plan.
It is a really good outfit, though. Like, just in general, it looks really great. Ignore any keyboard sounds you're going to hear over here as I desperately claw for something else.
I guess I'll go to Chris Wolfhard next then.
I'm gonna give it to Kokoto before he took off any of his wrappings. I think he looks very cool. Here's his art from Bleach Brave Souls.
Of course,
Oh,
he was
shit,
in Bleach
he's
Brave
in Bleach
Souls.
Brave Souls.
I also yes, everybody's in Bleach Brave Souls except for the bounce.
How rude.
How dare they?
Even Captain Shusuke Amagai.
Oh my god, that's disgusting, actually. Why is he there?
Even third seat Kibune.
He is the worst.
He is the worst.
That might not be true, actually. I might be making that one up. No, he is not in
Thank
Bleach
God.
Brave Souls. Fucking
I
thank.
think he shows up in something, though. I think someone threatened us with the knowledge that he shows up in something.
No, I'm looking at the Bleach wiki. He ain't shit.
He's a nut.
Thank God.
Right? Jesus. Well, I guess I'll go to give Dan more time.
You're going to take the only other thing I can, though.
No, Dan, there's no way you want this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
The beginning of the movie, Ichigo fights three thugs. One of them is wearing a shirt that says "Touch me softly."
That actually was the thing I was trying to remember what his shirt said.
It was too okay.
It is fucking hilarious, though. Don't worry, I got something else.
Okay. There's actually a good Ichigo outfit in here.
Let me
but I will let you
let
go.
me tell you, the fucking "Touch Me Softly" is like, I don't know a context where you could come at me wearing that shirt where I don't just worry you are like you have to tell your neighbors when you move in somewhere. That is a fucking shirt.
That is a red flag shirt. Absolutely,
It really is.
But it's great to see it juxtapositions with him being kicked in the face by Ichigo.
It does, yeah. No, it's really fitting for him just getting his fucking face kicked in. Ichigo's transformation hell is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, Ichigo's health transformation is really good.
I did not expect a fucking design that went that hard, and now I'm gonna be really disappointed if it doesn't show up in any of these fucking games.
It has to show up in some of the Heat the Souls or something. It's got to show up somewhere. If nothing else, it's got to be in Brave Souls.
That new game that doesn't have a date announced yet.
Heat the Soul, is that right?
Is it?
Maybe not. No, it's
maybe that's Bleach game new. Okay. Rebirth of Souls.
okay.
Or Soul Resin? No. Rebirth of Souls. Anyways, that's like it's only covering up to the Yonkar arc, right?
Right.
It could still cover the movie.
It could still cover the movie. I don't
came
think
out
so.
to-
Good. That seems
Give me
like
the
seems like a DLC suite type thing.
I
Maybe.
really brought the fucking. That's such a cool transformation. It's fucking nuts. That's like it's very different for Bleach, in my opinion. There's something about it that's like, what if Skulls formed a golden paladin armor that's half formed?
Right.
It's so fucking neat. It better show up in some fucking video game.
I was actually going to say the other Ichigo outfit he wears when he goes back to the human world for like a couple minutes before he goes to hell again. He's got like a red shirt with this little eagle on it. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. The touch me softly thing's way too funny.
It is way too funny. I couldn't. If nobody else was going to bring that, I had to.
I'm almost at a point in time in my life I can feel safe Googling Bleach.
Almost.
I'm
You're getting
there.
close.
Getting close. I'm still a
Gonna have
little
to
on
wait
edge.
a few more months for that.
Can I even watch the trailer for the new game yet?
You know,
Yeah, because the
Okay.
new game.
But it includes the art
It
card,
doesn't.
and we haven't
that's true.
finished it yet.
Yeah, true. I don't think it actually shows anything past what we've shown though.
Okay.
Dan, I'm gonna say something that might freak you out a little bit. You shouldn't even Google characters you think you already know everything about.
Of course.
Yeah, no,
Of course.
not.
That went poorly
No.
for me with fucking Neliel Odemsfunk or whatever.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Twice even.
Everyone is a landmine in Bleach. You don't know who's
You
important.
don't know. Because he doesn't know.
No, he doesn't
until
know.
he needs to know, and then he knows.
Oh, right. And this month, I was going to bring back the trivia segment.
Oh,
I
shit.
figured I'd bring trivia
Oh,
about the movie.
fuck.
Oh. Is this true or false trivia?
This is true or false trivia.
Okay. Let's go.
The part of episode 299 where Shrieker returns and fights Rukia is also made into a one-shot by Kubo. Dan?
True. Easily.
Chris?
I'm gonna say true.
Dr. Agra?
You're saying that episode's based on a one shot, or Kubo then made a one shot out of it?
They were released like at the same time.
Ah. I don't know, man. I think he was pretty busy at this point. I'm going to say false.
Agro is right. The one shot was about the end of the episode with Saya Aparo. That was very much real. They did get killed by jobbers.
Oh my God.
My God. Of all the things
Right?
he needed to confirm to be canon, it's those two go to hell and get eaten by jobbers.
It blew my mind when I read that chapter. I was like, this is real. This is actually here. Kubo actually wrote this.
Oh my.
It isn't necessarily still canon. One Piece has a lot of things to tie into movies like that.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's not necessarily canon, but it is actually drawn by Kubo.
Well, I'm going to say it's fucking canon. Those two go to hell and suck.
I mean, Sayaporo does suck. He's real bad.
Yeah. He also has to let neighbors know when he moves into a new town.
All right, Dan.
What?
Scale of 1 to 10. How excited are you to continue watching Bleach?
It's really weird to derive that from what I just watched.
I know, right?
Considering, and this is the first time this is the case with this specifically, we have no more movies.
No, this is the final movie, which is weird,
The first and the final one were pretty fucking good.
right?
But that's not relevant anymore. There's no more movies. I'm going to say I'm pretty excited. You know, Ichigo was running through space with the mommy captain, and, he's going to get there and cool things are going to happen. Also, the DVD menu showed me one shot of, was it Rangiku lying on her back looking up? And I'm like, oh, what's that about? Well, can't look at that. That's an episode we haven't seen yet.
That's probably in there, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna put it at a solid 9.
Nice. Keep that hype up.
Absolutely,
And this car arc is going to be great. Everybody's going to love it.
it's gonna be so good.
But before we go into the car arc, we need to actually rate this on our tightness scale. We can just, if you want, don't worry about episode 299. Just rate the movie.
Okay, that sounds good because oh boy,
Yeah, no, let's not rope that in.
yeah, that feels bad for the movie to just like tie that anchor to it. And also conflict it. You know, the other reviews are of us reviewing those movies.
Right. This is a scale 0 to 25. Chris Wolfhart, how tight was this?
This was pretty good. Like it didn't drag at any point. It didn't have exactly the mold of the anime movie, like the way the Memories of Nobody one did. We got a lot of funny things, like Ichigo basically, like Soul Society having to treat Ichigo like he's a bomb.
Oh, yeah, something I forgot to mention, which I'm sorry I'm now shoving it in here. The Keto Core shows up in this movie. They're real.
They do.
That's fucked up.
So I'm going to give this a 21.
I'll go next. I like this a lot. I think it looks immaculate. There are parts of the story that do make me be like, why didn't you try harder, Ichigo? but there's enough really cool looking animation and just seeing like the movie versions of all this stuff that I'm like, oh, cool. And also Hell is here, which is something that's been that lingering mystery of Bleach for years. So I'm going to give this a 23. I think this is really cool. This is exactly what I want from a Shonen Jump movie. Dan Video Games?
I thought it was anime.
Oh, yeah, darn it. Anime.
Oh, hey, what's up? I just got here. I was in the... you can take a break, Dan Video Games. I'm here to talk about Bleach. Anyway.
Yeah, this movie looks really cool. It has a bunch of really cool ideas. I really appreciate the biomes of hell. Mm-hmm. I appreciate the insanity that is these giant monsters that just eat you and shit you out every day, and you reform just to be suffering constantly forever.
Oh, right. And the lowest grade of Hell is literally like, this just is bones. This is just everyone's leftovers.
It's a fucking sediment of the bones of everyone getting crushed over and over and over again, along with bones lining the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's sick.
I really enjoy it. The downside is that Ichigo has no explanation for not going holified in order to grab, Yuzu. Mm-hmm. That is annoying as hell when that happens. And Chad getting completely wrecked is also incredibly frustrating. Mm-hmm. Also, we were in hell, and as they said, it's supposed to bring out your hidden instinct. Why didn't Rukia become Dark Rukia?
We just don't know. Where is the science?
Where's the Dark Rukia return? She's definitely in some game. I am going to go ahead and give this a 22. It was a great time. I think the first and fourth movies are really great times.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Echo?
Yeah, this movie was refreshingly good. It was beautiful to look at. It had some neat ideas. It filled out some things that we were kind of wondering about maybe for several years. It had some character decision speed bumps along the way, and it did Rukia dirty in a couple of spots.
Uh-huh.
But overall, I spent the entire runtime going, this is not bad. 21.
High praise. Not bad.
This is not bad. That's what they aspire you to at Arby's. Like, you basically, if you read it, most people don't read it. The bell actually says if it was not bad. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell if it was not bad.
Sir, the store has been silent for days. Corporate put a microphone next to the bell. They're going to shut us down.
That would be such a insane system.
Yeah, no, that actually, the sad thing is I could see it happening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some Arby somewhere has a mic stealth planted next to the fucking bell. Dude at the counter has to start talking like he's a YouTuber. Please ring that bell.
We need you to ring the bell.
We need you to ring the bell. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
But I need to tell him what's next time.
Oh, what is next time?
We're going to finish out the Arrancar arc.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
How much bleach is that?
Chug full.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now because we get to skip to episode 299 at least. That's one less episode, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
That is good.
that'll fly by.
So much time saved. An episode saved is an episode earned. Well, Bob's trying to figure that out. I'm just gonna bring up. You remember when that medic person in Soul Society was wearing the maid outfit and that ED? I mean, this image is just in the Chugging Bleach channel, so I thought I'd bring it up again.
Anyway, that's episodes 292 through 316. And that should be all of the Arrancar downfall arc. And it'll be done.
Huh.
Crazy, right?
After all these years.
Right?
You'll finally know.
Oh my God.
We'll finally know. What was his plan? Something about the god of Soul Society and how he's gonna overcome him with the.
Yeah, he needs the key to get into Soul Society so he can become the
he can open
king
the gate to find the king or whatever.
Something
to
about
kill
pizza
him.
rolls.
Yeah,
something.
destroying the pizza roll king, something like that.
He's really stoned constantly at all times.
Well, I can tell. Look at his face.
I have some really bad news, guys.
He's sober?
No, technically this arc ends like, and there's 6 or so episodes left that are all filler.
Are you
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
serious?
It does that. It's like, here's some mini things, and then after that, a filler arc.
Can I readjust my score?
No, you need to take the pulse for how excited you are
damn
next
it.
time before you know what next time is.
Oh, damn it.
Ignorance was better.
Hey, before you down that jug of bleach, how about you head on over to patreon.com/gbpodcast. You can get the next episode of Chugging Bleach early and help support us doing insane 7-year-long endeavors like watching all of Bleach. We also do many other shows that you can get extras for, and if you ascend to Vastopod Lourdes, you'll even get credit for it on Big Think Dimension, our weekly gaming podcast. If not, that's fine. We'll see you next time you're thirsty for some bleach. The executive producers for this GigaBoots video are Esme, Ely Broyles, Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, A Reminder for Symphony of War, Cooper Tank, Very Best Plot, Iconic Bane, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers. And also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.